Under your watch, Canada's economy has grown 8% and emissions have largely remained flat. That seems like good news. But if you compare yourself to any other G7 nation, they have grown their economy and reduced emissions at the same time. Why have you failed?
I'm going to start off with the good questions then. We are a country of natural resources. We are a significant producer of fossil fuels. And unfortunately, over many decades, different parties put forward, including my own party, put forward targets around fighting climate change that didn't relate necessarily to concrete plans. So in 2015, we put forward for the first time a broad-based price on pollution that continues to be one of the strongest in the world and is going to continue to increase all the way to 2030.
But the emissions don't lie. The emissions are rising in the oil and gas sector. Emissions are rising in the transport sector. Emissions are rising in the land use sector. When do you think emissions will actually start falling? Which year? Give me a year.
Emissions in a number of sectors are decreasing, and you cannot look at different solutions in isolation. We have to look at the map of where we're going as a country, what we've been doing consistently. And yes, you caught me. We still produce oil and gas in this country. Aren't you clever, Akshat? But
Sure.
The fact is, we are on a track to hit our carbon reduction targets, to grow the number of jobs, good careers for Canadians, and to get to net zero by 2050.
With that in mind, what exactly are you going to bring to this COP?
First of all, Canada continues to step up on leadership on the Global Pricing Initiative. More countries need to be able to adopt pricing on carbon pollution. So we need to make sure that we are accounting for the investments that we are making to keep everyone safer by leading in the fight on climate change.
Let me ask you one question with a yes or no answer. So Canada's first climate plan was implemented more than 30 years ago. This is Prime Minister Brian Mulroney, who set out a plan to stabilize emissions at 1990 levels by 2000. There have been 8 climate plans since. Yet Canada's emissions today are 20% higher than they were in 1990. Can you guarantee this time will be different?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes.